So I've got a little tiny update for you this week. Now, I missed last week, so you could logically assume that I would have twice as much to talk about this week. You would be wrong. We have been doing summer in Melbourne and I have been grumpy. It's mostly been a run of about 30 to 35 degrees. We've had some days up to and over 40 degrees where I am, and that's not the kind of weather where I want to handle yarn or fabric or cross stitch or paint or do anything other than sit very close to the fan and whimper and play a lot of video games, because that's what I do in the hot, because it's right in front of the fan. So not a lot of progress on anything. The big loom hasn't been touched. It's still exactly where it was the last time I was here, the last time I made a video. But I do have something to show you, and that's why I'm here, because I want you to celebrate with me. The 70s kitchen scarf is off the loom. So I've been working on this in the mornings before it gets too hot, and then as soon as it gets too hot, I just stop. But it is finally off the loom. So I'm going to show you the interesting side. No, I'm not. There we go. So this is not only off the loom, it is also wet finished. It is completely complete. Now, this is not a difficult weave, it's just a little bit of a thinker, which is why it was so slow, because I don't like to do a lot of thinking, so it just kind of took longer than a plain weave would. It is essentially a plain weave structure. If you went in and cut all of this orange out, I would be so mad at you, but also it wouldn't disintegrate because the orange is not part of the weave structure. It's just there for decoration. It's just sitting neatly on the top. So it looks much the same the whole length. I did have a bit of trouble with the edges, as you can see. This bottom edge here, really nice. Got the hang of that very quickly. This top edge, not so much. So it's a bit rustic. And I will show you the other side, because the other side is also interesting in its own way. And that is mostly brown, but with some orange dots, essentially. But yeah, you can see that edge and that edge are very different beasts. It just took me a long time. This edge here, you can see, because it's not quite symmetrical. It's not quite, it's rustic. But I am pleased that it's off the loom. I think this went on the loom before Christmas, so I'm excited to have it off the loom. I don't have anything on the little loom yet. This came off on Monday, and then I twisted the fringes and wet finished it yesterday because I knew it would dry, because as I mentioned, it's been warm. So I don't have anything on the little loom yet. I haven't decided what will go on to the little loom. There will be something. The big loom obviously needs to be finished. And I was hoping that my triangle loom would be here by now, and it has failed to arrive. It is on its way. It entered Melbourne last Friday. Not that I've been refreshing the tracking page every 7 seconds, but it got to Melbourne on Friday, and it is still, as of 2 o'clock this morning, in a sorting centre, ready to be put in a truck or taken to the post office. I don't know how it's going to turn up. My parcels arrive at random, either to my house or to the post office. It's a fun game. Where is it going to be? But that is all I have for you this week. I did say it was going to be a short update. I just wanted to celebrate that this long-term project is done. And I wanted you to celebrate with me. Was it worth it? Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks fun. It will go up for sale eventually. I just have to get round to taking some photographs one of these days. And that is all I have for you. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.